doing that whole mute thing. I'm not sure why we're not live on Facebook. But here's the thing. We are attempting to test out the chat, mostly. I am not sure why it's not allowing me. There it goes. Alright. Alrighty. I need to shut that down there. I was hoping that a 1-minute countdown would be enough. It's not enough. Alright, so... there. That should start up Facebook. Oh, man. For some reason, I am quite nervous. But it appears that we're live on Facebook. It appears that we're live on Twitter. It appears that we're live on... are we live on Twitch and YouTube? Panda says hi from Twitch. So Twitch is working. That's awesome. If you are on one of these platforms, awesome. Thank you, the Lynn Lady. We're apparently live on Twitch. If you're on one of these platforms, if you can let us know by typing in the chat there, it should. Thanks. Type in the chat. Okay, YouTube is working. That's awesome. Not entirely sure if the others are working. Okay, I see some comments from Facebook, but for some reason they are not making it into the chat. Greg Funk is there from Facebook. Justina Fife is there from Facebook. Why? All right, let me check some things. Appreciate you bearing with us. Not sure why it's not working from Facebook. And we don't seem to have anybody from Twitter either. Huh?
I'm getting there. Hold on.
Okay, Panda's checking the Twitter to try and type from there. Okay, it says live. Give me just a second here. Thought this would be long enough to figure everything out, but it isn't. So I'm gonna... oh, wait. Yeah, I'm gonna hit that there. Alright, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pop this live here so that I can see the comments. And I'm gonna pop this live over here so I can see the comments. And that's gonna, okay, so the Lynn Lady's got the thing from Facebook as well. I am not sure why it's not working from Facebook or Twitter, but that gives me something to check on for later. All right, John Brewer's Facebook. Paul Johnson's on Facebook. Deborah Lynn Lewis on Facebook. Appreciate you guys popping in. Not sure if anybody's there. So apparently what's happening is the chat that you see over there is happening from YouTube and Twitch. Last time it worked on... Tony says, bro, I don't trust dudes with goatees, but you can see that. Last time it worked from both channels on Twitter, so I've got some things I've got to figure out. About the getting honest part, I'm not sure how many people are watching or if you're there. Hey, Alstro, damn it, Bill, I'm a doctor, not an IT guy. I beg to differ, Al. You are an IT guy. Wanted to let you know a couple of things just about what's going on with me. I said I was going to get honest, and so I'm going to get honest. Like a lot of people, I thought, I'm going to get this all figured out. I'm going to get the chat thing working. I'm going to get everything working, and then once it starts bringing money in, I'm going to go to a gym. That hasn't been working. Apparently, when you go to a gym after 2 or 3 weeks, you notice an increase in energy, and that is kind of what I'm going for. Plus, I'm actually trying to get back in shape. I'm sorry that the chat from Twitter's not working. Hopefully, Panda's on that. But I wanted to let you guys know that I met this guy, and he's watching on Facebook, but I can't see him in the chat right now. I met this guy a couple of weeks ago and decided to give him a shot there at 10 Fitness, because the whole waiting for things isn't working, and I was just going to go ahead and do it. And why am I telling you this? Well, because I do want to get back in shape, and I do want the boost of energy that comes from working out with a gym, but I've got a lot of physical issues. My right lung doesn't work and some other things. And Greg has been helping me out. He's actually certified in personal training and dealing with people like me that aren't in the best of health, shall we say. And the reason that I am mentioning this is because this hurts. I just finished my first week, and this is painful. And if nobody knows, it's easier to quit. And so I'm letting everybody know, because this is painful. And Panda's going too now. And I'm going to stick with it. I do want to get back in shape. And if you are in the Springfield, Missouri area, this is a good guy to go to. He really does know his stuff. So going back, I wanted to let people know that it's kind of an accountability thing. If people know that you're doing it, they're gonna hold you accountable, and it makes it harder to quit. So, looking through videos running on Twitter, Kakapo, one of my parrot cichlids, gave me a heart attack by getting stuck in the grass hide. I had to get him stuck out. That's Justina Fife, talking about fish. So going back to here, that, by the way, was Greg Fun. Oh, let me go back. His Facebook information is right there. If you're in the Springfield area and you're interested in getting back, but you're not quite sure, if you're interested in getting shape, but you're not sure whether or not your health can do it, or you have some disabilities or whatnot, Greg's very, very good at taking all of that into account. So wanted to give him a shout out. I'm not sponsored by 10 Fitness or anything, but it's one of those things that it's more of an accountability for me. I want you guys to know what I'm doing, which makes it harder for me to quit. So Paul Janssen says, oh wait, Facebook lags compared to YouTube. Facebook lags compared to everything. Now, if you're watching this, I don't have Twitter on here, but I can kind of see the Facebook comments and the YouTube comments and the Twitch comments. So apparently we're able to go live from everywhere, but we haven't managed to get the chat quite figured out, and I'll work on that. The other thing I wanted to get honest about is that, this whole thing with going live and OBS, the open source broadcasting software, Restream, and going live from a bunch of different places at once, and getting the chat integrated, and getting the moving background and everything in here. We didn't know anything about this, and we're still learning. So if you are thinking about streaming, know that, there's real famous streamers out there, but you don't start out knowing all this stuff. You kind of learn it as you go, and a lot of you have been a lot of you have been very supportive of Panda and I as we have been on this journey, and we've been learning how to make things look better and act better, and we're still learning. Obviously, the chat, we were hoping that this time would be the time that the chat integration worked, but it didn't. So on Facebook, just go into the thing, there's only so much working out I can do with rheumatoid arthritis in my ankle, but I do lots of walking to make up for that. Greg says, thank you. No, Greg, thank you. And you should know, man, this hurts. And I've got stairs in my house that I have to climb up to get up here. So,
big baby.
Oh, you're hurting too. I don't want to hear it.
You're big baby.
But yeah, Greg, thank you for putting up with me and everything else. The 10 Fitness crews got help with nutrition, which also sucks, and well, it doesn't suck. It's good for you, but I don't get to eat the food that I like, and I'm gonna give it a month, and then I'm gonna start having some cheat days, I guess, or binge days or whatever. But I got to talk to Greg before I do that. But back to the streaming. I've talked to a lot of people, and we are actually getting the We Are the Circuit live show back online, and we've been asking people for videos, and people are always nervous to send them in. I was talking to Paul Janssens from Belgium earlier, right before we went live, and I was telling him, "Look, dude, I'm getting nervous, and it's not like I've never done this before, but it happens every time. Nobody thinks that that their video is going to be good enough, or their live stream isn't going to be good enough. You have to start somewhere, and you have to test stuff, and sometimes it doesn't work." But sometimes it does, and we are going to get this figured out. We are going to fix it, but we wanted you to know that, the only thing that makes us different from the people that want to get on and want to live stream but haven't is that we're jumping out there and we're doing it, and things don't work. This is one of those times, the chat didn't work the way it was supposed to, and we went live from 2 places on Twitter last week, and the chat worked fine there, but for now, for some reason, it doesn't want to work, and I'm not sure why. So that's one thing that Restream hopefully will help us get figured out. I can see Joan Bennett joined, so that's something that I couldn't see before. If you're watching on Twitter, can you say something? That'd be awesome. If somebody from Twitter could say something and the Twitter chat fixed itself, that would be awesome. Well, and there it goes, Twitter. All right, but Facebook still isn't working, so I don't know. Paul Janssen says, like Nike, just do it. The videos, that is. Yes, It is hard. OBS is scary at first, and then finding Restream, setting these things up. There's all these crazy things like stream keys and backgrounds and loops and setting up the scenes. Hey John, thanks for being there on Twitter. For some reason the Facebook isn't working, but I'll get that figured out. But going back to just so many people allow the fear of failure, and this covers both the gym that I was talking about earlier and live streaming and making videos even for the circuit show that we're working on. So many people let a fear of failure. Well, what if it doesn't work? I don't want to get out there in front of everybody and have it not work, or I don't want to start with the gym and then not be able to finish, or just it hurts so much and I want to quit. That's why you surround yourself with positive people, and Greg doubles as both a torture expert and a cheerleader. Panda's been very supportive. All of you have been very supportive. And we kind of want to give that back. So if you're thinking about live streaming and you want to get out there, One, we're looking at launching several shows. The We Are the Circuit live show, which is a promotion for a film project that Interreme Films is doing, and a lot of you that are watching know about that. We're also going to be launching 2 other shows. One is a light-hearted, let's have some fun, let's watch Panda Grimace at My Bad Puns, and one is more of a current events type of thing where we look at current events in kind of a common sense light and try to find solutions without shouting at each other. The Lynn lady, you don't want a vid from me. I'm too old and ugly to be seen. You know what? I don't want to hear it. I'm not a spring chick myself, and the one thing that I have learned about gray hair and people that have more gray hair than me is that those are the people you want to listen to. If it's not something you want to do, it may not be streaming and it may not be the gym, but a lot of people let fear of failure stop them. And I am way guilty of this. I will start on something and I will get just right before we're really gonna launch it hard and then stop. I'll find an excuse to not do it because, well, honestly, I told you I was gonna get honest. I have a fear of failing. I don't want to get up there and fail. And then also maybe if I give it my best and it doesn't go, or I can't make it work, then I can't blame it on anybody else. I gave it my best and it didn't work. That's no way to think. You don't ever really get anything done that way. So I am going to give this my best. I am going to give Greg and 10 Fitness my best, and we're gonna make this go. And it's going to work, and it's going to catch on, or it won't. Paul Janssens from Facebook, he's typing in on Twitter too. He sent in a series of videos for the We Are the Circuit live show, and he says, I never thought my videos would make so many people laugh and be loved like they are, but they are. He was a huge hit. He just made these goofy videos that ended up tying into each other, and he got with our in-house video editor. At the time, it was Frank Sladisco for that show, and just made these videos that have been a huge hit. Every time we get on there, we're asked to play them again. And when the circuit gets back around to revamping the YouTube channel, we're going to make sure that all of them are up there too. So those are the 2 things that I wanted to get honest about, and one was so that you guys could hold me accountable for the gym, and the other is so you guys can hold me accountable for this video project. I have found reasons here lately to procrastinate and everything else because I'm afraid of failing, and I'm not gonna do that anymore. I asked on Facebook, if you have any questions about anything, this is going to be an Ask Me Anything type of thing. I will go ahead and take some questions, but I'll be honest, Greg, if you're still watching, Whitney, I don't like her either. She hurt me this morning since you were gone. So if you guys have any questions about what's going on, let me know, and we will go from there. But I did want to get honest about those 2 things, the gym and the video projects. We are working right now on websites. We're working on getting Facebook pages done. We're working on obviously getting the chat figured out, and I'm not sure why it's connecting and it's not doing this. It's kind of driving me nuts a little bit, but there it is. I don't see any questions, so I'm going to go ahead and read some of the comments off, and then we're going to call it a night because the folks down at 10 Fitness have been wearing me out, and Panda 2, she just started up too. Justina Fife says, giving up on life is not a good thing. No matter what it is, don't give up. And you're right. It's not so much it's not so much giving up. It's finding reasons not to succeed, and I am so guilty of this. And it's because I'm afraid if I do my best and I actually put myself out there, and it doesn't work, who can I blame that on? But I am going to turn around and I am going to give this my best, and I want to thank everybody for being behind me. I hope the gym will get easier. That is what everybody's telling me, Lynn. And you know, I've got I found a great gym with a great crew there, and I've found a way to do that. So thank you for that. Thank you for you know, kind of cheering me on. And we are going to get these shows launched. I will post links from Facebook and Twitter to the Twitch channel and the Facebook pages that we're making. We're trying to get a lot of stuff verified, and that requires websites, and it's so complicated. And to be honest with you, you know, I really don't know what I'm doing. I'm learning as I go. And that's kind of the way you do it. If you're thinking about streaming, I'd be happy to help you in any way that I can. But keep in mind, we're learning as we go. But I will post on Facebook and Twitter, if you're watching, where stuff is, so that you can, if you're interested, you can see it being built. And I've got a lot of people also, you know, that are helping me with that. The website is viewable right now. From muchmoregooder.com, but it's not ready. It's not done yet. Judy Moore from Black Wolf Editorial in New Zealand is going to be helping me with the copy, with actually writing things that go on the website. We've got Stephen Irwin and Frank Sladisco doing video editing for us. We've got well, for the We Are the Circuit live show, we've got Michael McCusker, who's an amazing artist. And then on the other hand, we've also got Adam Bass here from Springfield, Missouri, who's working on some of the logos for us to get those done. And we just have so many talented people, and we've got some waiting in the wings to do animations, so that when the shows launch, you'll be able to do things that cause animations to get going. So we're not alone, and neither are you. If you are interested in doing any of this, do it. The absolute worst thing that can happen is you get in there and you learn some stuff, and then it doesn't work. But you're smarter. You learned some stuff. We have launched so many times. We've attempted this so many times. We've never quite been able to get it quite right, but we will. We're not going to give up. So I'm going to go ahead and leave you with that. I have been blathering on for entirely too long. It turns out, there's a panda. Hello, panda. Are you gonna make an appearance, or are you just gonna be a panda over there? That's Panda being goofy. But we're gonna, yeah, the Lynn lady says panda bomb.
I can see it.
Yes, photo bomb level panda. We're gonna have a good time with this. We're gonna get it right. Hang with us, and thank you for being here and helping us test. Like I said, we got the Twitter, the Twitch, and the YouTube stuff working. We'll find a way to get Facebook working also. But I wanted to thank everybody for being here. Our YouTube channel is starting to get set up. It's just one of those things. It's a work in progress, and you're welcome. Like I said, I will post this from Facebook and Twitter. You're welcome to join up now and see it as we build it. Or you can wait until it's all done and ready to go. But either way, we're committed. We're going to stick with it. And thank you all for being so supportive and for being there for us. You guys have a good night. Bye.